what's going on, guys? It's JMass, and I'm back again with another dope adventure. And in today's video, we're not in New England. We're not even in the northeastern United States. Instead, we're out west in the state of Colorado. Now, this is my very first time here in Colorado. I'm actually staying in downtown Denver, and I gotta say, so far I'm loving Denver. It's a really lovely city. But I want to get out into the mountains today, so we're actually out in the western portion of the Denver metro area, right outside of a town called Morrison, Colorado. And out here in Morrison, Colorado, you can see they have stunning natural beauty. I mean, one thing Colorado is known for is its beautiful scenic vistas. Check that out. I'm actually out here on Mount Falcon Park here in Morrison, Colorado, going for a bit of a hike. I really love it here. We're actually pretty high up in altitude too. I would say roughly 7,600 feet above sea level, so we are pretty high up. But I'm liking it so far. A very pretty scenic area. But the reason I'm here on Mount Falcon Park in Morrison, Colorado, is because I want to show you guys some historic ruins that are actually left behind along the hiking trails here. So there was once an industrialist named John Brisben Walker. He did a lot of work out here in Denver, and he actually built an estate here on Mount Falcon all the way back in 1909. Now, sadly, the estate was burned down by a lightning strike in 1918, so it didn't last very long. And today, the ruins are completely left behind for people to explore. So that's what we're going to be checking out today, the Walker Mansion ruins here on Mount Falcon Park, right outside of Morrison, Colorado. I'm really excited to check those out. I'll give you guys, obviously, more facts and history and information as we go, but we're going to get started and check out the Walker Mansion ruins out here in Morrison, Colorado. One thing I do want to say is going to be slightly different about this video versus my other Urbex videos. I'm actually going to be doing a bit of a voiceover narration on this one instead of me actively showing you while we're in the process of exploring. That's just because it's a very popular hiking destination here. There's so many people walking around the ruins. Very busy, congregated area, and I don't want to bother them with my loud speaking, so I'm going to be filming the ruins. We're going to see everything there is to see about the ruins, but I'm going to be narrating it on a voiceover narration that I'm going to be recording later on. But still, we are going to explore the Walker Mansion ruins here at Mount Falcon Park in Morrison, Colorado. I'm excited to get started with my very first Colorado exploration here in the JMass YouTube channel. And this actually marks my second Western United States exploration. I actually did one in Arizona back in May. That was a lot of fun, but yeah, without further ado, we're going to get started, guys. As always, if you love urban exploration, checking out abandoned sites, traveling throughout New England and beyond, I'm always doing that on the channel, so feel free to subscribe to the channel. Or you can follow me on Instagram at JMassOfficial. That's at JMassOfficial. And I also want to shout out all my channel members. You guys are awesome. You can see all their names right here. If you want to join them, feel free to become a channel member today, also known as an explorer. That would be greatly appreciated. You'd be supporting the channel. But we're going to get started. Check out the Walker Mansion ruins here in Colorado. Let's get started. John Brisben Walker, born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in 1847, was a wealthy visionary with an illustrious career. Some of his career highlights include his 1889 purchase of Cosmopolitan Magazine, which he owned and edited, his co-founding of the influential Locomobile Company of America in 1899, and his many forays in land development, including the purchase of Red Rocks Park just outside of Morrison in 1906, and the establishment of several developments across Denver. Although Walker found himself relocating throughout the United States for much of the mid to late 19th century, including states like West Virginia and New York, he would settle in Colorado on two occasions. First, between 1879 and 1893, and second, between 1905 and 1918. He would later die in New York in 1931. Walker was drawn to the town of Morrison, having previously purchased a Swiss cottage there in 1887. During his second time in Colorado, Walker would return to the town, this time purchasing thousands of acres of land on and around scenic Mount Falcon. In 1909, he would begin constructing a luxurious craftsman-style chalet atop the mountain, overlooking the nearby hills and Rocky Mountains. Supposedly, this home was built by Italian stonemasons, and it appears to be made from brick, mortar, and local red sandstone. According to Walker's daughter, Natalia, upon completion, the home possessed 10 bedrooms, a music room, observation deck, 8 fireplaces, a library, and servants' quarters. Due to its fantastical appearance, the home was, and still is, often referred to as a castle. In fact, the ruins are today located along the Castle Trail. Sadly, John Brisben Walker and his family would be unable to enjoy their glamorous mansion for very long. In 1916, Walker's second wife, Ethel Richmond Walker, tragically died. She was promptly buried at the foot of Mount Falcon. 2 years later, in 1918, another tragedy would occur when lightning struck the mansion, burning it to the ground and damaging it beyond repair. By this point, John Brisben Walker and his children were so distraught after enduring 2 back-to-back tragedies that they permanently left the area and, in effect, left behind the ruins of the once glorious mountaintop mansion to succumb to the elements. Eventually, Walker would donate his 4,000 acres of land, and his property surrounding Mount Falcon soon came under the ownership of the Denver Mountain Parks and Jefferson County Open Spaces. This included the ruins of the mansion, and today, the ruins are completely open to the public, easily accessible by trail. When exploring the ruins, you can make out many remnants of the impressive structure that once stood atop this summit, including many walls with windows, a towering chimney with a fireplace, and small interior rooms. Going inside of the ruins is prohibited to protect their fragility, but you can safely view them from behind the wooden fence that protects them. You can walk around the entire perimeter of the ruins, with each side offering a new perspective of the structure. There is also a historical plaque located at the entrance of the ruins, detailing the history of John Brisben Walker and his short-lived mansion. Getting to the Walker Mansion ruins is quite easy, and the hiking is moderate. To get there, simply park at the Mount Falcon West parking lot and take the aptly named Castle Trail. The ruins are less than a mile from the trailhead, clearly marked by a sign and visible from the trail. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this park gets very busy, so expect to see numerous other visitors exploring the ruins while you're there. The ruins are roughly 7,600 feet above sea level, located up in the mountains, so if you're traveling from sea level like I was, you may feel the altitude as you hike. However, it is truly worth a visit. The natural beauty of the area cannot be understated, boasting lush green pine forests and soaring brown mountains, with a myriad of scenic vistas. There are several trails in the park that you can take, each offering a distinct outdoor experience. Hey, thank you guys for joining me. I've been Jay Mass as always, and this has been another dope adventure. And today we explored the historic Walker Mansion ruins right here on Mount Falcon Park in Morrison, Colorado. Super cool stuff. You know, this was actually my very first Colorado urban exploration experience and only my second Western United States urban exploration experience, and I had a lot of fun checking them out. You know, it's a super historic set of ruins. As I mentioned, John Brisben Walker built the mansion in 1909. Unfortunately, it wouldn't last very long, being burned down after a lightning strike in 1918. And even though it was a short-lived estate, I'm glad that the ruins are still left behind. It's super cool getting up close and personal, seeing all the red stone that was used to construct it, the chimneys, the walls, the tower. Cool stuff. And it's just in a very beautiful area. I mean, I loved walking along the trails, getting the gorgeous glimpses of hills and mountains. So if you're ever up here in the Denver, Colorado metro area, highly would recommend checking out Mount Falcon Park, if not just for the natural beauty, then of course the historic Walker Mansion ruins. And I'm glad I got to bring you guys along with me. I wish I could have been more, you know, impersonal, like I usually do, where I'm like narrating to you guys as I'm exploring, but unfortunately it was just so busy there. There were so many people. I didn't want to be a bother to them, so I figured that a voiceover narration was the right move on this one. But still, I hope you guys liked it. A lot of fun checking this place out. As always, guys, if you love urban exploration, checking out abandoned sites, traveling New England and beyond, I'm always doing that on the channel, so feel free to subscribe to the channel, or you can follow me on Instagram at jmassofficial. That's at jmassofficial. And again, I want to give another quick shout out to my channel members, aka the Explorers. You can see all their names right here. These guys are super dope. If you want to be like them, feel free to become a channel member today. I would greatly appreciate that. But as always, guys, my name's been Jay Mass. This was the Walker Mansion ruins out here in Morrison, Colorado, just outside of Denver, in the very first Jay Mass exploration video here in Colorado. Hope you guys had a good time, and I'm gonna go try some In-N-Out burger. I tried before, wasn't a big fan of it, but I'm gonna give it another shot. All right, I'll catch you guys later. See ya.